Hey guys, it's Mel. I hope everybody's having a great weekend. This is going to be a really simple way to do a sexy eye look with not a lot of time and not a lot of products. So the first thing that we're going to do is prime your eyes. I already have Painterly Paint Pot on my eyes. Then I'm going to take just a neutral shade close to my skin tone, which is going to be Shroom for me, and a fluffy brush, and I'm going to start on the lid, bring it up. Okay, next thing that we're gonna do is grab a black eyeliner. So the only thing you're gonna need for this look is a black or dark brown eyeliner, a different color eyeliner, either using a pigment, which I'm gonna use a pigment in some mixing medium, and then a color of eyeshadow that complements the pigment you use. So I'm gonna use Bottom Blue, which looks like this. And then I'm going to use Night Divine for my shadow, and then a black eyeliner. I'm going to use two different blocks. I'm going to use Blacktrack, and then I'm going to use Engraved. So the first thing you're going to do is grab whatever liner you want to use for your top lashes and line your lashes. So, and you can do this line as thick or as thin as you want it. It just depends on what look you want to go for. Okay, and really quick, while I already have this black on my brush, I'm going to take this and do my eyebrows before I start putting a blue on this brush. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is take whatever color pigment you want in your mixing medium. This is just one that I mixed myself. It's just glycerine and water. And I'm going to put a little bit, oops, that's a little bit too much, like literally a little splash on my hand. I'm going to wet my brush, take the color of pigment I want to use. Hold on one second. Okay, sorry about that. I dropped my brush, so I had to stop and clean it really quick. Okay, so after you have your mixing medium, you're going to take just a little bit of your pigment, and I'm just going to use the lid. I always clean the lid after, so I'm just going to take it and kind of mix it together in the lid. If you need to add more, you can either use what you put on your hand, or you can put more in your lid and mix it to a good consistency. And you want it to be kind of pasty so that it'll go on really good. Okay, so it's gonna look kind of like that. So then you're gonna go over the black line with the color. And the black underneath will just make the color pop a lot more. You don't have to do the black if you don't want to. I do, because it makes the blue stand out almost like electric, even more so than it does with the being wet. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can see how bright that blue is. Okay, so we're going to let that sit for just a second. I'm going to take the same blue and I'm going to run it under my lash line. And make sure it connects with your outer corner. Okay, so we're going to wipe this off really good, and we're going to go in with black. Okay, so I'm going to use a pencil for this, because I'm going to, whoops, sorry about that, because I'm going to line my waterline, both upper and lower. So, and I'm just going to take my finger right here and gently pull this out and line this really good and kind of press it into my lashes. Same thing on this one. Okay, so it's gonna look like that. And then you can just press your eyes together and make that stupid face, like that. And it'll kind of get the eyeliner worked into the waterline. I learned that from Candy. She had a really good tip on doing that. So then for the upper line, you don't have to do this if you don't like to do this or you don't know how. You can skip this step. This just gives that more of a dramatic effect. But I'm just gonna line my upper waterline. Okay, so now we've got the basics for the liner on. Next thing that we're going to do is take a pencil brush or any brush you want and get a color that complements the pigment that you, or the color liner that you chose. For me, I'm going to use Night Divine, which looks like this. So it's a gray blue, so we're going to stay with smoky, but it's because it's got blue, it's going to go really well with that. Okay, so then you're going to take, starting in the outer corner, and just kind of smudge that color over the liner and up a little bit. Pick up a little bit more color. And remember, it's always better to add slow because you can always add more, but it's so much more of a pain to take away, especially when you've got all these colors that you've added on. And other eye, same thing, starting in the outer corner. And smudge in. Okay, so you've still got that blue line, but you've got a little bit more smoky line to it. So I'm going to take the same brush, go under, only in the outer part of underneath my eye. I'm going to go back in with my black liner. And I'm going to go under my lash line and smudge it into my lashes, just below that blue. Okay. So then we're going to take the pencil brush again. And just smudge that black out. And then you can press your eyes together. Okay, so now you've got this like smoky with a bit of color, super sexy eyes that didn't take a lot of time. Let me add mascara and false lashes and I'll be right back. Hey guys, okay, sorry about that. I actually had to redo this last part of the video because it was too long. So I went and I added mascara, false lashes. These are number 13 from Ardell. And I used Duo Glue. I have a lash video if you guys have questions about that. I intended on doing one lash on camera. It just didn't work out. It made it too long. So anyways, and then I have Tanorama on the lips. I don't know if I put that on the last part or not, but it's just a sheer bronzy color. So this is the look. If you guys have any questions at all, please let me know. Any alternative products, anything like that. Thanks for watching. Bye.